Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol DAL. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. I'm not sure what I mean by 30-minute. I do offer an explanation video at that link. Quite the eventful day, not necessarily just on Delta Airlines here, but across the sector. Big volume, nasty price movement, but from a trading standpoint now, it's actually created an interesting setup, and the setup here is one of my favorites. So in the very near term, what we have here is what I would call a falling wedge. Now, it's more so a poor man's falling wedge, maybe not one you would exactly find in the textbooks, but the point here being that there was a whole lot of downwards momentum. So, it started off the day, and, it wasn't straight down, but it was very close to this just being straight down. And then all of a sudden spent the afternoon in a much tighter range, still slightly drifting downwards, but overall presenting, an interesting situation. Now, the quickest way to destroy this quote-unquote interesting, situation here is if, on, Thursday early, the price goes sideways maybe a little and then just crashes to the downside of that. Well, at that point in time, obviously, this is not any sort of bottom that's temporary forming. And also, I should say, when I say bottom, I don't mean like the ultimate bottom where this thing's going to bounce, go back up to $50 and everything's fine. I'm definitely talking from a trading perspective. So, if this is some sort of even miniature bounce, or miniature bottom, and you get even a bounce up to right there, that's a multi-point move that could be, like I said, very profitable from a trading perspective. But that's really going to be the key dynamic going forward is you're going to have a lot of people watching that trend line wondering, can the price get a break up through it? If it can, when you have a lot of eyeballs watching the same thing, wondering the same thing, call it a self-fulfilling prophecy, call it whatever you want. It can definitely produce some very dynamic price movements, and that's exactly what's going on with this little miniature pattern right here. But again, you're also going to have the shorts watching it. Same exact logic. If the price works its way down to that trend line and then just breaks to the downside, you're going to have a lot of shorts that are probably going to be looking to pile in at that point too. So overall, though, like I said, falling wedge pattern, very interested in it going forward, so let's see what happens with it. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.